Good morning, respected Father Principal, Supervisor, teachers and my dear friends. I hope you all are safe and taking care of yourselves and your family. I, Ruma Nayak of Standard 8C, welcome you all to our class assembly, and our topic is tolerance. On 2nd of October, we celebrated Gandhi Jayanti. This day is also celebrated as International Day of Non-Violence Worldwide. Gandhiji has always taught us that Satya and Ahimsa are the two most powerful weapons. If we follow his ideologies and principles, there would be happiness and peace all over the world. Now, let us pay our tribute to this father of nation and dedicate the song.
माटी पुकारे तुझे देश पुकारे आजा रे अब आजा रे भूले हम राह हमें राह दिखा दे आजा रे राह दिखा दे ऐनक पहने लाठी पकड़े चलते थे वो शान से सालिम कांपे थर 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 सुनकर उनका नाम रे हो कद था उनका छोटा सा और सरपट उनकी चाल रे दुबले से पतले से थे वो चलते सीना तान के वंदे मातरम वंदे मातरम वंदे मातरम वंदे मातरम वंदे मातरम दुश्मन है बना रे नफरत की आधी बहती रे वहशी दिलों को बापू प्यार सिखा दे आजा रे बापू आजा रे
Gandhiji emphasized on simplicity, kindness, truth and non-violence as his life's mantra. Gandhiji wanted the today's youth to follow moral values. These are the essential things that we as students should learn and follow from him.
Yes, Roma, you are right. But following his ideologies and principles is not so easy in today's world.
But Vedashri, why do you think so?
Don't you see what is going on all around the world? People are becoming very much intolerant, selfish and more revengeful.
Yes, but don't you remember what Gandhiji has said? He said, mutual tolerance is a necessity for all time and for all races.
Tolerance? Does it mean that we have to bear everything even though it's unjust?
No, I didn't mean that. In order to explain tolerance in a better way, the students of Standard 8C have prepared a skit. Let's watch it.
Morning time. Online classes have begun.
Can you hear me? Sumit? What is this noise all about?
Can you please repeat?
ટેન્શન ચાલે છે રોશનને તરત ફોન કરીને બાવા
शक्कर खत्म हो गई तो मैंने सोचा आपके घर से थोड़ी ले लो।
अच्छा ओके पर जेठालाल तुमको अब्दुल नीचे मिला ही था तो फिर उसकी दुकान से शक्कर ले लेने का था।
पहले प्लान वही था यार भाई, लेकिन अब्दुल ने बोला कि उसकी दुकान पे भी शक्कर खत्म हो गई है, ये आखिरी पैकेट बचा है, ये पैकेट तो आपका है तो आपको बिना पूछे उसमें से मैं शक्कर कैसे ले सकता हूँ, इसलिए इधर ऊपर देने आ गया। शक्कर खत्म हो गई तो मैंने सोचा आपके घर से थोड़ी ले लो।
अच्छा ओके पर जेठालाल तुमको अब्दुल नीचे मिला ही था तो फिर उसकी दुकान से शक्कर ले लेने का था।
पहले प्लान वही था यार भाई, लेकिन अब्दुल ने बोला कि उसकी दुकान पे भी शक्कर खत्म हो गई है, ये आखिरी पैकेट बचा है, ये पैकेट तो आपका है तो आपको बिना पूछे उसमें से मैं शक्कर कैसे ले सकता हूँ, इसलिए इधर ऊपर देने आ गया।
तो फिर उसकी दुकान से शक्कर ले लेने का था।
पहले प्लान वही था यार भाई, लेकिन अब्दुल ने बोला कि उसकी दुकान पे भी शक्कर खत्म हो गई है, ये आखिरी पैकेट बचा है, ये पैकेट तो आपका है तो आपको बिना पूछे उसमें से मैं शक्कर कैसे ले सकता हूँ।
Oh God, how will I study with so much disturbance? I can't concentrate on my class.
लेकिन अब्दुल ने बोला कि उसकी दुकान पे भी शक्कर खत्म हो गई है।
What happened, Sumit? Why are you looking so disturbed? Concentrate on your studies.
Mummy, can you please request uncle to lower the sound of his television? My teacher also has asked me to look for some other place to study because of this background noise. But where I will go to study?
Don't worry, I will talk to them beta, but I know how rude they are. I don't think they will listen to me.
Can I go to talk to him?
Okay, you can try it.
Sumit goes to his neighbor's house.
सुबह कौन है? Good morning, uncle. Can I come in? Yes, Sumit. What do you want? Uncle, I am here to request you. Please lower the volume of your TV set as I am not able to concentrate on my studies. I know you are very smart, but in this lockdown, this is the only entertainment that I have. Why should I lower the volume for you? But uncle, try to understand. No, if you have so much problem, then go somewhere else. I am not going to lower the volume. Go and study. Please, uncle, go away and study.
Beta, if you want to achieve something great in your life, you have to have the attribute of tolerance. If you go through the life stories of the great people, you will come to know that the greatest qualities these people had in themselves was tolerance. Come, I will show you something that will enlighten you more about this great virtue.
Do you still get angry? Watch this and then decide. One day, Buddha was walking through a village. A very angry and rude man came up and began insulting him. "You have no right teaching others," he shouted. "You are as stupid as everyone else. You are nothing but a fake." Buddha was not upset by these insults. Instead, he asked the young man, "Tell me, if you buy a gift for someone and that person does not take it, to whom does the gift belong?" The man was surprised to be asked such a strange question and answered, "It would belong to me because I bought the gift." The Buddha smiled and said, "That is correct, and that is exactly the same with your anger. If you become angry with me and I do not get insulted, then the anger falls back on you. You are then the only one who becomes unhappy, not me. And all you have done is hurt yourself. If you want to stop hurting yourself, you must get rid of your anger and become loving instead. When you hate others, you yourself become unhappy. But when you love others, everyone is happy. Replace anger with love, and you will be happy.
All his efforts are in vain. Next day, his parents also tried to convince their neighbor. But uncle does not listen and continues with the same. Sumit was very disappointed. Finally, he decided to do something. 2-3 days later.
क्यों हंस रहा थोड़ी कमाल करता है यार वो गड्ढा फैमिली हंस रही है तो जरूर हंसने की चालू मुबारक
May I come in, uncle?
Yes, Sumit. What do you want? Do you want to fight with me again?
No, uncle. I am here to request you to find a job for me in your garage.
In a job in my garage? But you wanted to become a doctor? What about that?
That's true. But I am not able to concentrate on my studies. So I told my mother to give up my books to my friends as I am not able to study. That's why I decided to work. So at least I can earn money for my family. If I do not study, how I would become a good doctor?
No need. I will think about it. Go away.
Daddy, I think he's right. Yesterday, I told you about it, but you didn't pay it. And now, he's come to say the same thing. See, Dad, my online test result. For the first time, I scored so less. I've informed you that I'm getting disturbed. And that poor Sumit, he has given up his studies and is ready to work now. Daddy, even if you don't help anyone, it's fine. But we should never trouble others, especially the poor and oppressed.
Uncle observes that Sumit is sitting alone or watching others taking online classes. Finally, Uncle realizes his mistake.
Good evening, uncle. Please come in.
Good evening, beta. I am really sorry, beta. I have realized that your son is really very intelligent and hardworking. I have been so rude, but he did not disrespect me even a little. In these 2 to 3 days, I have realized that he wants to study and become a good doctor. So I have bought a gift for him. Take this, my child. These are blessings from me. Work hard and become a good doctor.
Thank you, uncle.
Yes, I've understood that tolerance means that even though we disagree or dislike someone's opinions, we should express our views in a decent and respectful manner without hurting the feelings of others. Our tolerance is put to the test when the other person is arrogant and aggressive. Yet we need to keep our cool. Thank you very much for helping me understand the true meaning of tolerance. I will definitely try to inculcate these values in my life. God has created each one of us in His own image and likeness. He has blessed us with all the good qualities, and man has learned the other qualities from his environment. If we sow good, ultimately good is cultivated and seen in us. Now, let us watch a video for the same.
Good morning, one and all. It is such an honor for my class to be given this opportunity to present this assembly on tolerance. We all know that tolerance is an essential quality for our living. But do we really know the true meaning of tolerance? Tolerance is the ability or willingness to accept others' views or behavior, no matter how unpleasant they are. That surely does not mean we accept all kinds of behavior even if they are wrong. No. Wrongful, unfair behavior should never be tolerated. Tolerance means treating every individual with kindness, just like the way we would want others to treat us. Tolerance is a very essential virtue that every individual needs to inculcate in their lives in order to live a peaceful life. After all, peace begins with tolerance. Some might say, if you are tolerant, then you are weak. But remember some of our great leaders like Mahatma Gandhiji, Savitribai Phule, and many other freedom fighters have also shown tolerance in order to fight inequality that was prevalent in society before independence. It was only because of their tolerance and perseverance that we were able to achieve freedom. If we want to live in a peaceful environment, practicing tolerance in our speech and action is essential. We live in a country which is diverse in all areas, and when people in such situation show intolerance, it leads to arguments and violence, which ultimately destroys the peace of this beautiful universe. We are a part of a competitive world, and it is very important for us to cultivate the spirit of harmony and practice cooperation with others, no matter how difficult it is. Only tolerance can lay the foundation for a peaceful life. And last but not the least, I would like to make a kind request to everyone today through this assembly to practice tolerance. Thank you.
Good morning to all of you. On the 2nd of October, we celebrated the 151st birth anniversary of the Mahatma, father of our nation, most affectionately called the Bapuji. I am glad that teacher Naina, along with her class, have come together to celebrate this great day and kindle once again in our hearts and minds the values and virtues this great soul lived and died for. Gandhiji worked relentlessly towards establishing peace and harmony. His weapons of war were satyagraha and ahimsa, truth and non-violence. Gandhiji's philosophy and teachings give us a beacon of hope that the world can become a better place to live in. Gandhiji lived in a time characterized by political upheaval, social discrimination and moral degradation. He came up with principles tested in the furnace of his own experiences. His way of fighting was unique and inspirational. His ideas of establishing a new social order hinged on non-violence and truth, which was exceptional. The contemporary society will do well to avoid the 7 deadly sins which the Mahatma said would destroy us all. Wealth without work, pleasure without conscience, knowledge without character, commerce without morality, religion without sacrifice, and politics without principles. Gandhian principles hold significance in our times too. The influence of Gandhiji on human history is indeed immense. It is rightly said that Gandhiji belongs not only to India but to the whole world. He is not only for our times but for all times, and he will continue to have relevance throughout the ages. We pray that his vision continues to be our inspiration and his legacy becomes ours to continue as each one of us in turn becomes a Gandhi in action for our country and the world. Once again, a hearty congratulations to teacher Naina and her class for having presented this assembly so beautifully and giving us this virtue of tolerance, which is indeed the need of the hour. Good morning once again to all of you. Have a good day and have a safe day.
Gratitude is the fairest blossom that springs from the soul. First, I thank Lord Almighty for showering us this pleasant morning. I am grateful for the principal who gave us an opportunity to enhance our skills and talents in this assembly. I also thank our dear supervisor, Teacher Manjusha Thorat, for her support and guidance. I truly appreciate and thank our class teacher, Teacher Naina, for her hard work and coordination in conducting this assembly. I thank all my classmates who helped in some way or the other in the presentation of this assembly. I am grateful to Teacher Ketki for her assistance and skillful editing. And last, I thank all the audience for sparing your valuable time and watching our class assembly. Thank you one and all.